Another one-day bullish wonder. I mean, that's how you got to look at things. These big runs like the one we had yesterday. Because today's repeal, Dow plunging 404 points, S&P plummeting 2.37%, NASDAQ nosedive 3.08%, was a painful reminder
the house of pain.
that you can't pay up for anything in this market until the Fed's done ruining it, or tightening it if you want to be more, say, refined. It's just not worth the risk in a market this fragile. Stocks fall apart on any number of things. A tick down in oil, a tick up in interest rates, a slight gain in the dollar. I mean, that is a brutal gauntlet for any market to traverse. And not only that, it's counterintuitive, because it is good news for inflation when oil goes down, and inflation is the reason why we are in such a jam to begin with. As I always say, we're stuck in this bear market until the Fed gets this economy where they want it to go, a place with much lower inflation, even if it comes at the price of much slower or no growth. You can't fight the Fed. Can't fight the tape, can't fight the Fed. And anyone who tries does get crushed, even if they make some money in one day, like yesterday. Of course, it doesn't happen daily. Sometimes you get a day where it's so obvious, like yesterday, that too many people were betting against the market and not enough real sellers surfaced, allowing us to rally like we did in Thursday's session. But it didn't mean the sellers vanished. It just meant they were taking a temporary breather. I think they gathered themselves, were shocked to see that the market was up yesterday, and came in and flooded the market with sell orders. Yeah, that's what happened today. Oil went down a bit, dollar rallied, and they unload on all stocks, especially tech, which is the most sensitive to the dollar and crude oil. I told you it's counterintuitive. And then rates did ultimately go higher, too, and the selling grew even more intense throughout the day. It is a nightmare. You just can't build on quicksand. So we have to ask ourselves, will next week be any different?
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.